Hey everyone, we're here with Leela, trying out gang sign in a post-rotation ban world, up against Titan. Our opening hand is not great, we're going to mulligan that away. And we find something that's okay, at least if they try and go fast we get the gang sign pressure. And we have Earthrise as well, although it leaves us quite poor. So let's pop this down, let's run R&D, just turn off shipping from 10. Just the IP block, so Amaku is going to be a bit of a nightmare, and I think we put down a gang sign just to prevent the turn 2 score, or to make it a little more difficult at least. Or not even difficult, but slightly less appealing. So they just install money up. Fisk is not great for us. Let's take 3, or take 2. Put down Sakon, put down another gang sign, and now we try and lame them out. So Fisk isn't great for us here either because we don't have much money. Priority construction, was not expecting that. That's good though. So let's run archives. Let's get this down. We should have drawn first, of course. Maxwell James doesn't do a lot for us, let's just take a credit. Now they're already going a bit slower than we were expecting. The priority construction is an interesting one. Could be looking at Colossus or Hortum. They do have some AI hate as we've seen with IP block. So Amaku gets less and less tempting all the time. They are indeed going to purge. We will use this Akon. So that costs us just the 1 credit at least, but hey, it's better than nothing. Let's see. A lot of expensive things. Let's Fisk. Let's credit. Sure gamble. And maybe just... I mean... we'd end up taking a tag, and we can't get through Hortum. It may not be the greatest card to hold on to, but this might make the purge less tempting as well. Of course it makes Leela's gang signs a little less good. Let's just put down Maxwell James, and we'll pitch 2 cards. Let's get rid of, I think, Amakua, as galling as that is, and Career Fair. HQ interface. Let's get rid of the gauntlet for the moment, because we have another one, and we're not stuck for memory at the moment. 2 career fairs are money, another priority construction, so this server is becoming awful. And something on HQ, possibly Stinson. It's always Stinson. So let's try and draw up, that's great. Fem could do some work for us. Let's just get this down and take a credit. We need a good bit more money before we can just blind install Fem. But Fem on R&D is okay. Get equivocation down as well. And you know what? You're going to take away my Tapworm. I am going to sneak door you. Ice Wall. Boring. Unresed upgrade is Chrysium. That's fine, I think. Let's keep poking though. Titan has to have something at this stage. Trick of Light. Let's go one more time. I see. And we're going to get rid of... a lot of bad choices here. Ah, dear. Things have come out in kind of a wacky order. Fem is very expensive, but it is guaranteed in somewhere. Equivocation is good as a multi-access, plus it can start padding their hand. Earthrise maybe. We can keep Career Fair for one of our money cards. Feels bad. So the install money. Well, there's our other gauntlet. Let's get this down. Let's take a poke. I think like this could be just ice wall, which is fine. Okay, that is grand. Let's see if we run R&D. Actually, IP block does nothing against us at the moment, and we can shake any tag. That is fine. So we will pay 2. Another trick of light. So if we let them score as well, we get to bounce one of these pieces of ice. And let's put down equivocation. Again, it might just make them think twice about scoring. Between the gang signs and the fact that we can pressure, and even leaving pieces of ice like this a grand. Like we might even just let them score the first one so that we can bounce one of these and take away some of that power. They're just going to money up. If we Fisk and hopefully find something good. Or not really. I'm not delighted with how this is going, I have to say. Still haven't found our barrier breaker either. Amakua. I don't really want to be taking tags unnecessarily. So instead I think we're going to have to do some inefficient plays of getting this down for free, putting down a HQI, and clicking for a credit. This is definitely better with Amakua, but can work in a pinch with other cards as well. They're going to shore up R&D. Plenty of cards. Not a huge amount of money. Now we've seen Tricks of Light. We need to find a way into archives with 4 face down. And IPO. So let's draw. Hopefully find some more money. That's money, but it's not going to be all that useful at the moment. Credit. And put down another HQI. This is feeling kind of bad. 20 cards left. One of them is our barrier breaker though. We may just have to money up frantically. Not a very exciting turn, but has to be done sometimes. Maybe we should have just put down Amakua and gotten into via Ice Wall at least. So all the more reason to get into some server. Let's put down Mongoose for the moment. Hopefully we can get a tapeworm down soon. Tapeworm, Dirty Laundry. We need to get our econ going. And Gang Signs HQIs could do a lot of work here, because obviously they want to score something. But the issue is timing. And with Jackson gone, that's what makes Gang Sign Leela so good. But at the moment there's the consideration that everything's going to be really fast, with worlds approaching, things like that. That corporation decks are just going to go faster and faster. There's some that are comboing out in 7-8 turns. As you can see, we're up to turn 11 already, which is not great. We're going to score global food the hard way. Let's go gang sign. We steal a hostile. So we're going to start just bouncing cards over here. You see ice wall, not exciting. Merciless. Let's do our second gang sign run. Oof. That is bad times. So now unfortunately they can't stop us here. I would like to be able to just pay 2 credits into it. Then we can get our tapeworm down. They can just stop us. But will they is the question. The moment it costs us 2 credits, or it'll be 2 credits and a click to remove a tag. I think we'll leave it and just try and find paperclip, or yes, paperclip instead. We might have to pitch Fem, and unfortunately we're playing in the lamest way possible. So keeping Amakua is definitely the right call. So they're going for priority construction again, but this time I think they'll know to go for the old trick of light. We saw Mossilus, so that is most likely what we're looking at here. Liberated is somewhat good, but also really expensive to get down. Oh. Hanson Rose, always good. So it makes Colossus really scary. So let's draw. Dirty Laundry is not fantastic. We'll go for Gauntlet, I think, even though the irony, we haven't run at all in this game really. Just ran straight into 2 barriers and haven't done much since. So maybe worth just poking at something. We have Mongoose out to protect us against sentries. Might even be worth checking R&D. So let's do that. Because we can pump the money into the trace here. Or force them to spend a lot of money. We have Mongoose protecting us against anything too nasty. 2 advancements on Anson Rose isn't fantastic. It's okay, but so we will get to use equivocation as well and get Tapeworm down. We'll let them draw fast track. Hopefully steal the agenda they want. Nope, Trigger Light. How many Trigger Lights are they playing? Let's draw 1 and let's put this down. So Amaku arrives, but it's going to just make this an awful piece of ice to run into constantly. So we probably have to leave it. Next turn we'll have to Fisk because we have to have one specific target in mind. Cyberdex. Yeah, that'll work too. So Abigail arrives, but still no paperclip. And I'm not putting it on an ice wall. So we'll slowly build ourselves up. Once we get our paperclip, we are sorted, but yeah, way too late in the day. Trigger Light. Seems good. Get the Atlas. So let's see half their hand. Now they are not getting any lucky breaks here. Hold them, and we'll bounce back. We'll send this back, because I do hope that we can find our paperclip at some point in time. Should even have bounced this, maybe. So let's draw. Find the paperclip. Nope. Draw. Find it. Yep. There we go. And I think archives is the way to go. Because they've pitched so many cards. But none of them the one we want. I suppose they have had a lot of agendas in hand as well. So now we can get our money up. We can dirty laundry everywhere. Dirty laundry in here seems okay. Oh, never mind. They're going to score out and win. So yeah, way too slow. Way too slow. But there's potential there. We got to sort out some of the teething issues. Amico is good, but with the AI hate going around, it may not be the answer. Waiting on inside job. Tapworm, unfortunately with the sacrifice constructs, weren't showing up at the right times, and quite a bit of economy at the end of our deck as well. Dean Lister became much less good when we weren't installing our AI breakers, and of course our one-ofs were hiding on us. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.